I'm Damon Weaver, and I'm here at Walt Disney World with my friend Mickey. I'm here to see 1,000 immigrants that are going to be sworn into America as new citizens. And also, again, I will be here to see the Hall of Presidents, where they have the newest audio-animatronic, President Obama. And maybe I get to interview him. I'm here with Kathy Roberts, and she helped bring President Obama to the Hall of Presidents. What was that like?
Well, you know, as an Imagineer, I get to work with all of the people that work on the audio. We got to go to the White House and record President Obama for his animated figure. I got to work with all of the people who sculpted the figure and also built the new figure that is now in the Hall of Presidents.
How did you work your way up from a parking attendant to where you're at now?
You know, I started a long time ago as a parking lot attendant at Disneyland, and I had an opportunity through my many years to actually start at Walt Disney Imagineering in the early 70s and work on the new Fantasyland project as a project coordinator. So I help bring everybody together to make sure that at the end the project all worked together. And so through the years I've had an opportunity to work on many projects, including Expedition Everest, Blizzard Beach, Haunted Mansion, Pirates, and now Hall of Presidents.
Are you going to make an Expedition Everest too?
No, I think Expedition Everest is big enough that we only need one of those.
What would you like working on the Haunted Mansion?
On the Haunted Mansion, you know, just like all of the classic rehabs, you know, what's really fun is about the stories that we tell. So it's like working with so many fun, exciting Imagineers, from the special effects and lighting and audio, show control. There's so many people who make all of that stories come to life, not only in the Haunted Mansion, but Pirates of the Caribbean, and also, you know, now at the Hall of Presidents.
I'm here at the Hall of Presidents, and they're going to be reopening it tomorrow on July 4th. The newest audio animatronic president is President Obama. Let's go take a look at the newest Hall of Presidents show. I'm here at the rotunda of the Hall of Presidents, and this is where people wait to get in the show. Let's take a look at the newest show of the Hall of Presidents, featuring President Obama.
The American dream is as old as our founding, but as timeless as our hopes.
I am here at the Hall of Presidents, where the newest audio animatronic is President Obama, and he looks so real. And I'm going to ask him for an interview. President Obama! Hey, President Obama! He's kind of busy hanging out with the presidents right now. I do have a person that I can speak to, and his name is Eric. He's an Imagineer that helped build President Obama. I'm here with Eric, and he works with the animatronics. What is it like working with the audio animatronics?
Well, it's a lot of fun. It's really, really cool because we at Disney like to make sure everything we do is so authentic and realistic, and we pay a lot of attention to details. So working with the audio-animatronic figures and creating them, the most fun part is making them as real as possible and making them really look like the presidents that they portray.
What was it like working on President Obama?
It was fantastic. You know, we got to go to the White House and meet the president, record his voice. So the figure you hear in the show today has his actual voice, and it will as long as the show is here, which will be for a long time. So it was great. He was really nice, really personable, and he met the team. We got a photo with him. The White House did a video that you can see on the White House blog of all of us at the White House with the president. It was really an awesome experience.
Guys,
hello.
How are you? Where am I supposed to be? Right here? Mark. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to check the microphones.
This is basically the stage setup. Pam can explain the whole story.
Are these like wax figures or holograms?
Audio-animatronics.
Animatronics.
Robots.
They're robots. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Disney calls them audio-animatronics, and this is one example of.
They're pretty good.
Basically, all of them sculpted by our master sculptor, Blaine Gibson.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And this is actually you.
Well, let's see.
In development.
In development.
There you go. It made me better looking.
You're gonna love it.
The American dream is as old as our founding, but as timeless as our hopes. It is reborn every day in the heart of every child who wakes up in a land of limitless possibilities.
Can you tell me what the president was like in real life?
He was awesome. He was great. He was excited to learn about the show and to know how he's going to help us do what he needed to do for our show. And it was just great. It's really, really impressive to meet a president, but he's a very nice man.
Did you guys play basketball?
No, we didn't have time to play basketball. He's got a busy schedule. We just had time to record his voice and say a few words to each other and get his photo, and that was it, and he was on his way. He had a very busy day that day. That was the same day that the daughters got their playground installed at the White House.
What has changed since the Hall of Presidents has reopened?
Well, the Hall of Presidents has been here for almost 40 years. It opened in 1971, and it was originally Walt Disney's idea, and it's been running here. The whole time Walt Disney World's been open. So this time, besides just putting in President Obama adding him to the lineup, we completely redid the film. It's now about the president as people, how anybody that's a U.S. citizen can aspire to be president. You don't have to be a royalty person. You can be anybody can do it. And it's really about the bond between the president and the people. That's the film that starts the show. And then we've completely recostumed and given new hairstyles and wigs to all the presidents to make them even more lifelike than they ever were before. It's just a whole new show, but it's in the same tradition as the old show.
That show was really great. I saw President Obama 3 times in person, and he really looked like he was on that stage. The ceremony is about to begin for the 1,000 immigrants.
Bolivia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Brazil, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada.
Right now, the immigrants are going to be sworn into America.
Please repeat after me. I hereby declare, on oath, that I absolutely take this obligation freely. So help me God. Congratulations. I'm honored to welcome you as American newest citizen.
The citizens were sworn in, and they just became Americans.
Hosting this ceremony, and the cast of the park is...
The keynote speaker, Andy Garcia, is speaking. He's also an immigrant from Cuba, and he's a famous actor.
We all come from different paths, backgrounds, and struggles, but we all follow in the steps of so many millions of immigrants and exiles that have chosen to make America their home. We must honor our ancestors in that journey by blazing our own with dignity. America is a country more diverse than any other, built on the backs of millions of people who have sought liberty and a better life for themselves and their families.
President Obama has made a special message for the new Americans.
It's an honor and a privilege to call you a fellow citizen of the United States of America. This is now officially your country, your home to protect, to defend, and to serve through active and engaged citizenship. America!
The American citizens are coming to the Hall of Presidents. How does it feel to be an American citizen?
Great, man. Very great. It's wonderful. I know my dream now. I can do it everything.
How does it feel to be an American citizen?
Wonderful.
How does it feel to be an American citizen?
I feel really good. Thanks.
How does it feel to be an American citizen?
I feel excited.
Thanks.
Very excited.
The citizens are going to the Hall of Presidents, and I'm going to join them too. I had a great time at Disney World, and I would like to thank them for allowing me to stay here. I'm Damon Weaver, now back to the KC TV News Desk.